1400 meters, and away they go. First one to go is on the left-hand side. That's Pressonregardless. Stop the Traffic is in the red cap, racing up in second. On the stand side is Moment, followed further back by Silver 7, the far side in the white cap, Hermitage, Sutherland and Sierra Sky in that clump. Then came Confederate in the yellow towards the outside of the track, and further back in the field is Oklahoma Twister. Further back, Storm Ahead, and racing beyond that is Prince of Miracles. Coming down to the last 800 meters, and out in front now, Stop the Traffic. Pressonregardless in the black is two off the right-hand side. Moment is on the stand side of the track. Then we go back to Sierra Sky. Hermitage is in the purple cap, and on the far inside is Silver 7. Further back, Prince of Miracles, Storm Ahead, Confederates on the outside, and looking to move in as Confederate actually, and further back in the field is Oklahoma Twister. Coming down to the last 400 meters, and Confederate now claims the advantage. Sutherland's back in second. Pressonregardless, three off the right-hand side is right there. Then came Storm Ahead as they come down to the last 200 meters. Pressonregardless, Sutherland, and on the outside is Confederate. These are the three, but Pressonregardless looks to have its measure. Goes 2 lengths clear of Confederate in second, and Pressonregardless will win. Second will go to Confederate. Then came Sutherland, and further back in the field was Storm Ahead. Pressonregardless is 4 off the right-hand side. Make that 5 now. In the black colours, Sutherland is there. And on the outside, the right-hand side, Confederate in the yellow running on quite nicely. Moved up early in the final stages of the race with about 400 to go. But Pressonregardless is victorious in race number 3. 2:10.13, first 4 across the line.
Right, before we speak to David and Marco van Rensburg, let's speak to Vugani. Vugani, well done. Your horse won a good race today.
Thank you very much. We are happy about the win that we got today. It's been long, but with God, everything is possible. And thanks to my boss, Mr. David, and the guys back home.
Well done there. There's your 1,500 Rand from World Sports Betting. Enjoy it.
Thank you very much.
There you go. Mr. van Rensburg, come in to my office. Well done. When I watched him go down, I said to Nico, I said, my biggest concern was he took a hold going down, and I looked at his form, I said, if you can settle him for the first bit and hopefully keep some in reserve, he's a big runner, and that's exactly what you did, young man.
Yeah, gee, last time when I rode him, he actually ran away with me to start the first 200 meters, and I got to learn a little bit about him.
Take him down.
So yeah, today I was a little bit more prepared, and I got hold of him before I jumped away. So yeah, he took me down to the start quite strong. But he didn't run away with me today, so that helped a lot. Having the one draw was always going to be a problem, you know. I was
a bit concerned. Sorry, Marco, to stop you there. Before we talk, the course is basically level all the way around. Am I right?
Yeah, the track is pretty level, but you've got to understand that it seems like the track's a bit faster on the outside, and naturally, if the pace is on the outside, you know, you're going to follow it. So I've said it before. We pretty much try and follow the pace, and that's where the going's going to be. But I knew I had no chance. Gavin was drawn 9. He was the horse to beat. So I had to come out my draw. And I had the horse to do it. You know, like he said, last time he came out the gates and he took me on. So today I left him. I said, if you want to go, go. Let's get there. And then we settled, and he settled beautifully. And yeah, the race planned out perfect for me. Thanks to Mr. Nieuwenhuizen, he allowed me to ride my race. He didn't tie me down to any instructions. And he had the horse perfect for today. So well done to him and his whole team and to all his connections. And just a big thank you to them for the opportunity.
Very well ridden, Marco. Thank you very much, but
thank you.
Right. David, well done. Like I spoke to you off air, you bought him on online auction. I think you bought a nice buyer.
Yeah, look, John bought him online. He's got the brother running in PE for him. So John went out of his way, paid a bit more than he thought he would pay, but you know, he's turning out to be a nice horse. He's got good Cape Town form if you ever look at it. Yeah, so all credit must go to John for actually going out of his way to get the horse online and the whole story behind this as well. He's put Lee Harvey into it. Now, Lee, unfortunately, isn't here today. It's his first winner. It's first winning in the colours. It's the Sharks colours, and he's over the moon. I know he would have loved to have been here, but you know they have to earn the money. Commitments.
But sorry, David, I think this was. The second and the third horse, I think, are quite decent. So you might have bought a sneaky little horse here that could win you a couple more races.
Johnny, as I said, you have a look at the form lines in Cape Town. He's run to some decent sorts. I think the Grey King, I think he's also in the form lines there. Yes. So you know, and Marco as well. He rode him really well. I'm very happy Marco was on again because the first time, as you don't need a new jockey getting taken on exactly as Marco said. So credit must go to Marco. He was drawn one. It wasn't the best draw. It looks like he committed he told me that he was going to commit and then come over and settle the horse. And Marco rode a cracker of a race. And so, I just want to say it's all the owners in the yard, thanks for the support. It's we don't have a big yard, so I'm hoping for a few more horses. And my sponsors, Hollywood, they're really great guys, and I really thank them for the sponsorship.
And your big horse has gone to stud, so you definitely got a couple of empty boxes.
Yeah, I've got a good couple of empty boxes, but the big horse, it makes a big difference that he's not there.
Absolutely.
And it's actually like a void because between him and the other horses in the yard, it's literally there's nothing much there. So, and obviously we have to knock on with all the hard knocking horses, and Pressonregardless, hopefully we can get him up through the division slowly, and if the handicapper treats him all right, yeah.
Knowing you, David, I'm sure you will. You're a very capable trainer, and I think you'll get him to the best of your ability.
Thanks, Johnny, and we're enjoying you presenting.
Thank you.
Good laugh here and there, and never shy of that.
Absolutely, yeah, that's what it's all about. Before we go, we've got a 15,000 Rand for the racehorse owners, plus your new owner is going to get a bit of extra money for being I think he's a racehorse. There you go.
And Fastfontein Stud as well, congratulations to them for breeding the horse.
Well, there you have it, yeah. I think this horse won a very nice race. He's not going to stop here. Good ride from Marco van Rensburg. And let's hope this horse, we see him more in the winner's box.